Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have a pretty cool game showing off a trend that we've seen a lot at High MMR recently, and that is the constant and unceasing countering of poison scam boards. The rock, paper, scissors that exists in the meta, where big stats are being countered by poison scam. Poison scam is countered by death rattles, and death rattles are countered by big stats. And we get ourselves in the game probably around turn 9 or 10 in this game, where we have the opportunity to go for a very consistent poison scam line, but examine who's left in the lobby and go, well, that's super bait. There's all of these death rattle builds that will be really easy to counter what we're trying to do. Instead, let's risk it and shoot for big stats. And when you get a hold of the big stat boards and your opponents are all playing death rattles, the final matchups look pretty funny because they've gone all in on beating one thing and you're something else entirely. All right, enjoy. All right, well, what's the first 6-star gonna be? I think I'm taking this and rolling. It's too good of a 4-star. What are you? Bagurgle? Nah, fuck that. Goldrin? I mean, for the turn, I'm taking it at the very least. Got that casual high main in my hand. I'm gonna need to play it to not hemorrhage health. Okay. Did not really expect to play Goldrin high main, but seems like enough tempo to take at the beginning here. If we can get a decent board, I don't know, maybe we hero power twice next turn and try to level to 5. Awkward start, but it's good. Like it's still like a 9 out of 10 start from Malygos. Not clear-cut direction, but at least they're good minions and they synergize. And with that, we can try to take advantage of the place we are in this game to level more aggressively. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, really good hits too. Maybe not. Maybe it was bad. I don't know. Maybe the Goldrin needs the value trade, because this didn't actually matter having extra health there. We don't even get a 6-star here. That sucks. We could hero power this twice. Just level. Probably not. Interesting. Do you ever take Bird Buddy? Okay. There's a macaw. We could make this a different 6-star. Now, if we do that, we don't have a beast on the board, you know? That doesn't seem that great. So I probably roll. Take the buffs, then make the jug a 6. And worry about macaw later. Okay. Probably just drop the Trickster. The downside of dropping the Trickster is that we don't have the gold next turn to level. I think I want to keep them. Never lucky? Yeah, I like the pair of the Goldrins. Not sure what to do with it yet, though. Like, even if you get Goldrin comp, do you even take it? You just lose it, use it to level to 6, and then try to be Amalgadons? Like, how do you leverage Goldrin in this meta? Like, just immediately steering in the Goldrin feels baity. When you're that strong, electing to take something that's never going to win the lobby. We'll see. Yeah, these are not 5 stars, you little shit. Not even 4s where I can take a 1 6-star. Ah, Bob. Bob's a fucking troll. Damn. That's a nice looking Felbat, isn't it? Faith has chosen beasts? I'm not sure I agree with that. I think we're selling the Goldrins. I almost do too. We'd be Macaw plus Trickster. We just like sell that package. And then we get those stats additive to the board and Macaw to proc a Trickster. We could just get out of Nexus Lord. What's the value? I realize it's a weak turn. I do. But it gives us our direction that's actually playable. We just have to take a tempo hit. As long as we don't bottom out real quick, it should be a better late game position. Alright, 7 and 11 isn't that bad. Don't like that. Okay. Macaw didn't want to play anyway. It's cool. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's cool. It's cool. Macaw just wanted to chill there. We had the same problem against that board anyway, right? Like, that was just gonna happen. Yeep. Yeep. Yep. Any world I'm leveling the 6 next turn? If so, I drop the Nexus Lord. Just no, right? Sell Dog? It's a much better minion. It's an additional 7 damage, or 8 damage. Like, I don't keep it around 2 turns for the Golden Buddy. Feels dangerous? Feels dangerous, I agree. just don't have a lot of reason to keep it. Better board deed at least. Assuming Macaw dies, there's no risk of the Sephin being that far up. Now can we get one of the bird buddies? Soon, please. There you go. Imagine selling the MVP. Look at him go. And we wanted to sell the little pup. He's like, I got you, fam. You want that thing off the board? I can do that for you. I got you. And then finish off the Hydra. Mally seems to take too much damage mid-game, ruining other heroes. Yeah, he's one of the main culprits. But right now, this is what I'm doing. I'm looking for poison here. I'm looking for this triple. But this triple's good too. I'm gonna need this for the turn. Which makes Macaw awkward. We could hero power 3, we could hero power 1. I think I'd rather hero power 1. That is a card. Makes Macaw very awkward, but whatever. Is what it is. We know where we're going here. I have played this game before. We eat 3 of the minions on this board. We just kind of hero power the one with the worst stats for its tavern tier, right? It's not like we're gonna get it most of the time. Why not a Malgadon? Because we only have a couple tribes. Because a Reborn Maxna is better than a Divine Shield Poison in the best case scenario. It's about the same. We have both. We have the ability to fix it. But Divine Shield isn't that great in this lobby. We oftentimes are going to have to keep a ghoul on this board. Like, there's too much mech Divine Shield stuff. A Reborn Maxna, if you have to play a ghoul, is going to be way better. Yeah, I'm going to restart the fucking game. The Reborn Macaw on this board. It's an Akazam. It was already moderately lagging on me. We'll skip that combat, because that's like a 2-minute combat. Looks like we popped this block. So we can either A, play for Reborn, or we can level. I think we level. D, dude. D. What happens in a tournament? You have to wait it out, so you basically just have an infinite turn and you lose. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna have a great time with that one. Probably kill the macaws. You could also just kill Mama Bear or Imp Mama. That way you just have the concentration of buffs on Trickster and double Felbat. Mex though. Like, this could be so good. Alright. Do you think that Blizzard's plan for scams are as in Lobby Legends if no restarts are allowed, or are they just going to hold turns hostage for the future of the game? Yep. You have in the rules that you're not allowed to manually disconnect or restart the game client during combat. That's not ambiguous. That is the rule. Period. Like, unless something changes before that point, those are the rules. Dims the rules. Dims the breaks. We're just gonna be sad. What if you bite a cable by accident? They probably make you concede. If you disconnect. Like, they wouldn't be able to verify in any way. Yo, Andre, thank you for the 3 months, by the way. Appreciate the support, dude. Reborn? Golden Felbat's one of the best hits now, too. And another Myexon is good, so return the hero powering 6s if we can. You know, if one was on any of these boards. If I had one! Alright, so... I don't have anything to hero power. Lovely. What up with Scamzerac? New bug? No, you can just have turn timers that last the entirety of the next combat. Like, quite literally just infinite turn, or not infinite, but like longer than the next buy phase. Dingleberg! If I had one! Alright, well 4/4 is good for 3 stars. This is a bad 1 star. It's a good 1 star. Those are all above average. Probably that your real disconnect is not beneficial and timing is way more likely so. Yeah, you'd hope that they'd have somebody that is playing it by ear and looking at the actual situation. But do we know that? Right now, we just know the rules are the rules. We'd hope that they would have somebody that would be understanding and be like, look, man, we disconnected in a situation that was in the middle of a turn on a non-APM turn. I wasn't trying to gain an advantage. We just had a lag spike, you know, or the game client. Like, I've had 3 times in the last 2 weeks where a combat just hung in the middle of the game. Where we, like, a minion attacked, and then it just stopped. And the whole game just froze until we restarted it. I'm assuming that that's fine to restart in that scenario and you don't just concede forever if the game stops responding. You should hope. Man hours, dude. Man hours. How many hours of effort does it take to create what you want to create? Most of these problems are non-trivial from a technical standpoint. Like that hit. Don't like that hit. That was the worst one. Alright, game. Great. Well, at least that hit was good. We can clean up the little shit. That's fine. It's all good. Small loss. We know what that board is. The read on Ghoul is normal, or is good here. We need Ghoul, Selfless Hero, Reborn, Baron. Golden Felbat would be nice. Finding a single 6-star while being on Tavern 6 would be great. Just swell. Man, at least it was a 6-star. Hey, look, that's one of them. One of the things we like. Mex. Okay. All right. Do we ever get rid of Sephin? We love this. This package here is really good too. Probably drop Sephin now, because we want Baron on the board. Does this one trigger before this one? If you have double Imp Mama, is it always the left one that triggers from the ghoul? So the cleave would be here and not here? I've never actually tested that. Alright, we'll freeze because there's a 1 in 5 chance the Baron's still on the board. I assume it's left to right. Yeah, I've never seen it. So I guess we'll find out. I'd assume it goes left to right like every other cleave effect does. Hey, look at that. We got the 20%er. We're probably dead then. Leave me alone, Akazam. I mean, it did happen to be the left one. We'll see if we're dead. Oh, what a game. Where we can't watch the fight because it takes way too long. Once again, Reborn Parrot. I'd imagine we're fine. Because, you know, that's a lot of health. Yeah, he took 30. Alright. Baron, Selfless are 2 big hits. They're both mech boards. Ooh. Real talk for a second. Are we dropping a Reborn My Exna to keep a little Imp Mama around? It's a shame because I like watching the secret combats. Me too. Probably could have watched that one, to be honest. This turn was so long. But at least we have an age and a half to figure out what we're doing here. We're weak to Zap. Do we even like Golden Selfless? Akazam's still probably watching that fight. Right about now. Selfless is not great, but is my Exna? Is Ghoul? Just depends on the version of the board. It's good against Rag though, and we have to keep Ghoul there. But why is Reborn My Exna so good here? Too bad we don't have 1 more gold, or we could take the golden Imp Mama too. Keep my Exna for Zap? No, the Ghoul solves the problem with Zap, because Ghoul and Selfless go off, and that means that the Baron gets the shield. So, like, you get a little bit of health. I think it's just this, but I think it's close. It's a hell of a good board to eat. Freeze and Pray? Yes. Taunt's gonna be on the far right. Opening Cleave doesn't do shit here. This kills this. That makes Cleave here take my Exna. That's probably the best thing for it to take. Interesting. This getting shielded would have been nice, but whatever. That was a good hit. Alright, stop giving Baron health, damn it. The Baron does not need to be this healthy. Alright, we got him. Now he's got to get Rag. Turns out playing a good hero is a completely different game. We're not struggling to stay alive. We go to 6, we buy good stuff, we beat the shit out of people. And then we get to compete for top 3. Lee's scratching himself. Hear a thump 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 from the background. What the fuck was that? I do like Baron. This thing being even poisonous isn't a playable card, right? Alright, so there's very, very little that we do in this game other than just put stats on the Trickster. That's about it. No. I'd rather roll a good board than buy up a 1/1 buff. For the Felbat consume. Shouldn't be needed, but the most likely thing. This is a 6-star that we can transform into something. This is one of the best 5s in the game. This is slightly below average, slightly below, slightly below. Pass. Okay. Well, at least this is a 5. These are good for little minions. 4/4 is an acceptable 5-star. Is a bad 3. Still not a great 3. The spider is good against a Mega Buster, but not bad against shields and mech resets. Sure, but there's nothing else on this board that is a reasonable thing to play. Like, what do you want? A 6 damage cleave? We can't really fix or change out anything here, so yeah, this isn't carrying us here. What's carrying us here is Trickster. Trickster plus Golden Baron plus Selfless plus Demons is winning this lobby. This thing is just along for the ride. Happens to be a good minion on most boards. Alright, you're gonna go left right now. Oh, it actually... Never mind. What am I saying? No! Eh. Alright, we got Baron. That should do it. Can we get 150,000 point play Darude Sandstorm Redemption? Yeah, I'll just sing it for you, alright? Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. It's pretty much the same thing, right? There's actually a there's a sound alert for Darude Sandstorm. There's also a bunch of sound alerts for like heavily bleedingly edited versions. Bleedingly edited. How do you say that? Edited. Edited? Add an extra syllable to it. Edited. Bleedingly edited. I'm having a stroke. Wow. We played Vol'jin and we played Malygos once today, and they're both firsts. And then we played